Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a reading for you, your daily pretty much, for today Wednesday. I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. So if you want to get something to drink, a coffee, some tea, and hang out with me, please go ahead and do that as I set up the reading. What does Pisces need to know right now? What are the most relevant and important messages for Pisces? What is the most important advice? The most powerful confirmations and predictions that Pisces may need right now? So before we start, Pisces, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button. I would love to have you here for future readings. You will be seeing me looking up here because I'm doing something a little different. I am going to be providing you guys with two formats for every reading. One in which the cards are highlighted and one in which my face is showing. And why is this? Well, some people just like to see the cards, okay? Some people just like to see the person. So, you know, whatever it is, I want you to be able to get it here in the channel. And there's a good thing about seeing both as well, because the cards, when you see them, you get to see what I'm seeing, you know, to a deeper extent that if I just show them to you for a second, you get to see the picture. So I recommend you seeing, you know, of course the one that resonates, but both wouldn't hurt the channel either. So the support will always be appreciated. All right, you guys, let's begin. Main energy. I'm not going to be reading reversals, by the way, not on this one. So we got the Ace of Pentacles as the main energy here. So new beginnings that are pretty promising, that could bring in a lot of money for you, a lot of success in the physical. Not only money and recognition and success. This could also be talking about new beginnings that have a very positive effect on your body. So let's say that you are starting a new diet, or you're all of a sudden you want to go keto, or you want to do fasting, or you want to do you're going to start the gym, or you're going to start doing marathon training, whatever it may be. All of you are different. It seems like it's really going to stick. It seems like it's really going to shape your life in a very, very positive way. So whatever is starting now seems to have a very positive effect, Pisces. So keep going. In the challenge position, you got here the Four of Cups. Interesting. I feel like Spirit is giving you certain opportunities, and they may not look all that appealing for some of you. Maybe you've always wanted to do a certain thing, and the universe has one way or another aligned you with that thing at this time, and you're not making the most of it. I'm getting directly called out on this one. I'm gonna share with you how I'm getting called. You know, you can draw the parallels of your own life. I've been wanting to do more yoga. As many of you know, I'm a yoga teacher, but I haven't really been into yoga for a while, like 4 or 5 years. So you can pretty much not say that I'm a teacher anymore. And I've been like, okay, I really want to do these classes, whatever. But I live a little bit secluded, somewhere that, you know, a little bit away from the city. I somehow manifested that my next door neighbor is hiring this yoga teacher that comes every Friday, and they're doing yoga classes here literally across from the hall, like the next apartment, like the one in front of me. Which is crazy. And I should be, you know, excited and going through every class, but, you know, I'm not making the most out of the opportunity. So how can that example in my personal life translate to yours? Are you getting some kind of thing that is being facilitated for you, or for some reason it's just like you're not really falling through? Because the Four of Cups, I hope you guys like the personal, comments, because I think that they kind of help put things into perspective. Some readers hate those things, so I don't know. Anyway, it's like an offer has been given here, and you're not as excited as you could be, is what I'm getting. And that could be the challenge here. In the recent past, you have the Six of Pentacles. Things have been balancing for you. You have been maybe setting some boundaries, Pisces, in your relationships, and maybe things are becoming more structured, more fair. Maybe you are having more balance as far as how much you give and how much you receive back. So how much of your time, your energy, your attention, your devotion, your money, your love, your kindness. I feel like some of you have had to learn to regulate these things in order to be in a healthier space yourself, and in order for relationships to also have a chance of thriving. Some people can't keep up if you give all of yourself. Some people can't keep up and do the same for you. Not because they don't love you, not because, whatever. Some people are just not that giving. Some people are just really busy. And the best way I feel to protect a relationship is to meet the other person where they're at, if it is healthy for you and if it is balanced, and just, create a balanced flow. And I feel like in a way that has been very present with you in the last couple of years, Pisces. Also, I think that recently you may have received some kind of gift. Maybe for your birthday, the Pisces season is coming around the corner, so maybe that has something to do with it. But there's also some gifts I feel like the universe is going to be continuing to pour on you. Right now, the present energy is showing up as the Five of Cups. Some of you are definitely seeing things from a perspective of kind of crying over spilled milk, or just not really making the most out of the resources that you're being given. Some of you in the current, in the present moment, you're focusing so much on how you want to improve yourself, your life, your home, your body, your whatever, relationships, your health, your mind. You're so focused on everything that you want to improve, which is great. But you may be so focused on that you're perhaps starting to become unaware of all the things that are already working, that don't need fixing, that don't need improving, and that are blessings for you. It's like they're almost in the back burner. They're not being paid attention to. When, if there was also a balanced approach, you would feel more energized, more grateful, more happy. Because there's a lot that's going very well for you, Pisces. In the future, things definitely evolve into beautiful, beautiful spaces. You got the Nine of Cups in the near future. So I see you not only implementing changes and not only improving yourself and working on yourself, but I see you having massive success with this. I see you feeling proud of everything that you have achieved, of everything that you're feeling, everything that you're seeing in your life. Some of you have said no, or not made the most out of a situation that has been offered to you because it doesn't resonate with you. And some of you are going to be proven right in the near future, is what I'm hearing. You're going to be proven right that if you would have said yes to that, maybe you would have gone a different way. That maybe by focusing on yourself and focusing on only the things that kind of really draw in your immediate attention, maybe that is how some of you are going to be achieving this emotional fulfillment. Very beautiful here. Some of you, I'm hearing that you're going to be reconnecting to your roots, to your lineage, to your ancestry. And it's going to be very, very sacred to you. I feel like some of you don't know, but you come from a line of like very powerful healers or light workers or witches or, you know, whatever. You're gonna be maybe doing this one of these like these tests that show you about your ancestry, and maybe you're gonna discover that you have like a very significant lineage. All right, so you're being represented here with the Queen of Swords, I believe. Let me just check that because they call it the Spirit of Swords. And I don't know if that's the Knight. Looks like the Queen, but let's just check. Oh no, the Warrior is the Knight on this one. The Nymph is the Page. And there is a Queen. So this would be actually the King of Swords. Every deck is a little different. And, you know, sometimes they change the names and stuff. And since I go from one deck to another very easily, like sometimes I just need to check. Anyway, you're being perceived as the King of Swords. So that's good. You're being very strategic, intellect. Your intellect is very on point. Your discernment is very on point. You are strong and clear, and you're not maybe ashamed of saying, well, what's in it for me? I want this benefit. How am I going to get it? What can you do for me? Like before, maybe some of you were a little shy about asking for your needs to be met. I feel like that is not the case right now. I feel like you're very clear on not only how to communicate it, but what you deserve as well. And you're being fair. Some of you could be perceived by other people as a little bit cold. I don't see you giving a shit, you know. So then we got here, in your environment, a desire. It's like your environment is almost wanting to take good care of you by aligning situations in your behalf. Something in regards to Pluto, not an astrologer, I don't know. And the sun. It seems here that you're going to be very contemplative about your role in this world. There could be someone around you that is very, very deep in their own thoughts. Someone who maybe you feel has been a little bit drawn into themselves a bit. You may be concerned if this is something that has to do something with you. It doesn't. It's not personal. I see that some of you are wanting a big shift, a big change, a before and after, a point of no return with the Ten of Swords in your hopes and fears. Some of you are like, I'm done with this. I want this phase of my life to be over, completed, check, you know. But at the same time, that means that a whole new world is opening up. And some of you may be a little bit intimidated by that as well. With the Eight of Swords in your outcome card, try your best to not be convinced by your fears that you're not worthy or something, that you're not capable of something, that you are less than. Don't allow fear to come in and sabotage your mindset. Not even the situations that you're dealing with. I feel like those are, well, it's just your mind. Because I see all of these beautiful, promising cards. But then when we peek into the challenge, we peek into your mindset, it's one of fear, of all the what ifs that are not beneficial for you to think about, honestly. Self-imposed limitation. So every chance, Pisces, that you have of choosing between fear or hope, try your best to choose hope, okay? And things will definitely move forward in positive ways, because they are anyway. But it's like, in the meantime, how do you want to feel? Hopeful or just fearful? Easier said than done, but definitely possible, okay? So Pisces, this is what I have for you today. I hope that you have a beautiful day ahead of you. I love you to the moon and back. Please make sure to check the description box below. Know that I have some spots available for personalized readings, so you can go ahead and book those. Please do it through my website, because there's scammers out there and you know things are getting a little crazy. And send me, once you do, an email to info@ksmclaughlin@gmail.com and let me know your 3 questions for the reading, your name, and your birthday. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next reading. Mwah.